What is going on, everybody? It is the Naughty Investor here. So, Bitcoin ETFs. Whether or not you are pro Bitcoin or you're more into altcoins, putting that aside, Bitcoin ETFs are a good thing because it paves the way for other cryptocurrencies getting their own ETFs. So, everyone in the cryptocurrency world should want Bitcoin ETFs. Now, in the past, SEC has been quite hesitant to approve these Bitcoin ETFs, constant delays, constant deadlines not being met. And now we have that the SEC is filing multiple amendments related to the Bitcoin ETFs. Now, another thing to note, that the expected date for a decision on a couple of these ETFs is in October, the end of October. So let me get to the article and then I'll give my thoughts. The SEC seems determined to fix its past mistakes and, in a sign of its willingness to rectify, yesterday issued an amendment to the proposed rule change to list and trade shares of the Granite Shares Bitcoin ETFs. The document, issued shortly after 8 p.m. on October 4th, brings a glimpse of optimism to all those who believe in the importance of the approval of the Bitcoin ETF as a catalyst to boost the market for cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. It is important to note that along with this amendment, the SEC issued a document in which it mentions that the order disapproving the proposed rule change concerning the Granite Shares Bitcoin ETF and the Granite Shares Short Bitcoin ETF remains valid. The duration will depend on the decision taken after the review by the Commission. This ETF proposal came from Cboe BZX Exchange and was issued on January 5th of 2018 after a delay. The SEC finally disapproved the ETF. SEC opened to interpretations. However, with the October 4th decision, the SEC ordered that by October 26th of this year, parties interested in supporting or opposing the Granite Shares ETF will have the opportunity to do so and then submit such views to the SEC for consideration. Quote, accordingly, it is ordered, pursuant to Commission Rule of Practice 431, that by October 26th, 2018, any party or person may file a statement in support of or in opposition of the action made pursuant to delegated authority. The SEC's attention to renew itself is clear to many members of the community. In fact, the new members of the Commission have presented to the public some quite favorable positions regarding the adoption of cryptocurrencies and other innovative technologies within finance. However, until now, the approval of an ETF has been an elusive goal for the cryptocurrency market. It is also important to note that a few hours later, the SEC issued a new amendment related to the Direxion daily Bitcoin shares, also another revision about ProShares Bitcoin ETF, and Direxion daily Bitcoin shares was later published. The SEC simply took the decision regarding Granite Shares and adapted it to the reality of other ETFs. So the final decision for these proposed are probably going to be around the end of October, shortly after October 26th, hence the end of October. And again, Bitcoin ETFs will pave the way for other ETFs once the SEC kind of understands more about this and kind of becomes more comfortable with this technology. We're going to start seeing other ETFs get approved most likely next year if we could get this approved before the end of this year. Now, the longer it goes without a Bitcoin ETF being approved, of course, that pushes back the date for other altcoin ETFs. However, I still hold my opinion that no matter what, we will eventually get a Bitcoin ETF. The matter is not of if, but of when. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, share it. Again, just to reiterate, October 26th, shortly after, we will get a final decision on these proposals. Also, guys, if you haven't already checked out my review of Jur ICO, I will link it in the comments and in the description. Make sure you check it out. I really think that ICO is going to be a winner. I might be wrong, but I definitely went through the whole project, did a whole review on it. Check it out. And thank you so much for your continued support. Have a great day.
Thank you.